What's good, ladies and gentlemen of the SFJ Nation? It's Mr. Crispy Face Jean. Huh? Just hold on. Let me move this because this is messing up my audio. Just embrace the crispiness of the video first. Before we even get into this debate, which I'm sure is going to have the comment section on fire, because this is what you guys told me to do. Excuse me. Told me to do. This wasn't even the video I was going to do today, but literally, I don't know how my video yesterday, my NF reaction went so crazy. So many people were hitting me up through social media, talk about, yo, here goes the video where NF disses, what's my man's name? NF disses son, Eminem. So all of y'all sent me the same exact video. Just to go ahead and give y'all a heads up. All y'all sent me the same exact video, and y'all said this is exactly where it breaks down everything and react to it. Now, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do, right? Hold on. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna do. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I gotta set up the recording. I'm gonna do a little reaction to the diss. Oh, oops, hold up. Oh, actually, I don't need that. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little reaction to the dissy diss that y'all been talking about. The diss. And I'm gonna break down what I feel about it. A bunch of y'all told me to do this, so I'm doing it. Hold up. Now I gotta get everything set up. Strictly for the Fans tour in Lincoln, Nebraska is the next show. We will be August 8th at Duffy's. Oh, there's gonna be some real breaking down here, so pull up a seat, get some popcorn. We about to break it down. Yeah, so like I said, Strictly for the Fans tour, August 8th, we are in Lincoln, Nebraska. Then the 16th, we are in Portland, Oregon, at the Anars Info Center. You know what I mean? Doing it real big, doing it real gully. You know what I mean? Okay, check this out. Watch how I do this. Anyway, I promise you the intro won't be 3 minutes. Maybe exactly 3 minutes. All right, here we go. So, I gotta shut the sound off because all it does is play NF music and I'm not trying to get claimed or blocked. So, let's break it down. Ready, set, go. Pause right there. We're gonna pause the frames and read them. In the song, because y'all told me NF was dissing Eminem on Returns. Y'all would tell me he was dissing them all through that, and I sat there and listened to it. And even after the camera cut off, I listened to it a couple more times. Like, bro, I don't get it. I went to Reddit. They couldn't find it, but apparently this one got it. It goes, in the song The Ringer on Kamikaze, M's suggestion that if he studies Marshall Mathers LP, he would sound like the rest of the industry, since everyone in the industry was influenced by that album. He takes a direct hit at NF closely. Unless we all know the shot, I think. I'm pretty sure we all know the shot. Yeah, I mean, yeah. In the song Ringer, Eminem takes a blah shot at him. Listen closely. Okay, but last week, an ex-fan mailed me a copy of the Marshall Mathers LP to tell me to study it. It'll help me get back to myself and she'll love me. I mailed that B-word back and said if I did that, I'd just be like everyone else in this effing industry, especially an effing recovery clone of me. Now, what I will say is I'm still not 100% sure. I'm lying. I am. That was a diss to NF, especially when you read the bars in context. When you read the bars in context, make sure my mic is on. Hold on. Yeah. When you read the bars in context, you an effing clone of me. He's talking about how if he were to go back to the Marshall Mathers LP style, then he would mess around and sound like everybody else who's biting his style right now. And then he threw an effing clone of me. NF and effing. You know how Marshall be doing it. That was fire. Okay? Clone of me. Now let's see where the people are saying that the diss for I want hold on, skip to it. Where the diss of NF, okay. Genius giving the meaning of the term an effing or a effing. M is like taking a shot at NF. We already understand that. A rapper often compared to Eminem. Okay, Eminem, NF has been compared to Eminem a lot. Do they have a lot of similarities? Absolutely. Do I think NF was influenced by Eminem? Absolutely. Absolutely. We're not even going to sit here and disrespect M's legacy or even disrespect NF by pretending, because I'm sure if you asked NF, he going to say it. And if he tries to say that he didn't, that's when I'll probably have a problem with NF. If you NF be like, nah, I'm not influenced by Eminem. Like, your name is NF. I'm just, okay. Yeah, talk about, wait. A rapper who often compares to Eminem but who refrains from using profane language in his lyrics. M may be claiming that NF style is a direct clone of that recovery. It does definitely sounds like it. Or may be alluding to Christian rapper's album Therapy Session and single title, which was a form of recovery. That's a reach. That's the first reach. I'm telling you right now. I watched this already. There is a series of reaches in this. Now I'm gonna let this reach slide because they said M may be claiming that NF is a direct clone. The first thing you said was the right one. The NF is Eminem probably feels like NF is a clone of him who refrains from using curse words. Period. And then when I go, M may be claiming that NF style is a direct clone of that in the recovery. Also right. Or maybe alluding to the Christian rapper's album Therapy Session and single, the title of which is a form of That's the first time I watched this. I was like, wait, why did you even have to write that? Like, what you said in the beginning was clearly right. You really think that because therapy session is a form of recovery. If that's the bar in which we grade, and if something is a diss, you reached and be like, yeah, the therapy session is a form of recovery. Therefore, recovery. He's saying, and never. Nah, you doing a lot of. You had to do Pythagorean theorem to get that one. Okay, that's a reach. That is a reach. I'm pretty sure that's not what he meant. NF is actually being very humble. He is a great lyricist, but does not want to seem as a rap god like M does. Okay, then you could also tell that the skew of whoever uploaded this is an NF fan. Like probably a diehard NF fan, right? Because that NF is actually being very humble. If we're just talking facts and we're just saying news, you are on your second slide or third slide. To just tell me that NF is being very humble, you kind of have to let that be the consumer's decision to make. Because you're clearly trying to paint a narrative. You just told me the way I'm supposed to feel about NF. Anytime somebody is talking about like two people, the way I always say, look for the hurt or look for the bias. You showed me your hand right here. NF is being very humble, okay? First of all, before I make any more points, let me just let y'all know NF is being very humble. Who's to say that, okay, let's say I believe that NF is dissing him. Why would I think that's being humble? I don't think so. Okay. His faith is what carries him in life and not, okay, I hate this entire slide. If you're an NF fan, that's wonderful. If you are an NF stan, you're not going to understand why this is a kind of muddies up the entire video. If you're a subjective NF fan, you're going to be like, yeah, I mean, when you're like trying to prove a point, you probably shouldn't have slides of your opinion. Like an entire slide. Because right here, this slide is meant to diffuse any type of anger I would have towards NF, or to paint it in a way where NF is a humble person. Like, don't tell me who he is. You don't know him. Like, and then he goes, so Eminem calling him out as a clone of him is actually not that accurate. Shout out to all the people who gonna watch this and be like, yeah, this is what discredits this entire video already. What if I was doing a video about Donald Trump's, let's say I was doing a video about, I'm trying to think. If Tupac dissed Biggie, if Hit 'Em Up was a diss record, and the third slide in is about how Tupac is a great person, Biggie deserved to be dissed, and it's Death Row, not Bad Boy. You should then be like, well, you clearly have a bias. You're no longer just showing lyrics and seeing if there are shots. You're painting a narrative. But I'm just saying, you could have threw away this whole slide. This whole slide is stupid to me. It's actually not accurate. It's accurate, bro. It's accurate. Come on now. If Eminem, you don't see any similarities to NF and Eminem, especially during recovery. You don't see any. Okay, all right. But this has nothing to do with the diss. That's another reason why this slide makes no sense. This has nothing to do with NF was dissing Eminem. In the Search album, Nate seems to respond to Eminem in a couple of his tracks. Listen closely. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, let's listen closely. Let's listen closely. Now, this is the bar that everybody, not everybody, because I'm not even going to lie, I had way more people in the comments section saying this is not a diss. People are reaching to try to get NF and Eminem to beef with each other. And there's like an NF stan base that might be mad at Eminem for the diss, for the shot. So they kind of just want him. And whoever made this video is clearly one of those people. That last slide just bothered me so much. Like, come on, dog. Try to be subjective a little bit, bruh. So anyway, this is the line that whoever thought dissed said. When I'm low, I'm feel. Now, mind you, Returns was a good song. I'm not mad at Returns. I'm not mad at that song at all. And I'm not mad at NF. What got me mad, well, here we go. When I'm low, I'm feeling like I'm spiraling. Pushing forward, looking through, I can't ignore it. There's no I in team, but drop the T and A. And then people try to say, well, it's right there. How did you not see it? I mean, if you drop the T and A, it spells M. And then I'm like, oh, I keep forgetting, especially on this side of YouTube, there's a lot of people who do not understand lyrics. There's a lot of people, and what kills me is like, you guys are liking songs and not liking songs, not even understanding the lyric. Let me tell you something about this lyric. The point of this lyric, especially the lyric before it, is to talk about how he feels selfish, how he doesn't need, listen, hold on. Let's go back to the original, because I'm gonna pull up the Genius. Hold up. I don't even care if y'all see all this. Oh, you probably will. I'm pulling up the Genius lyric. No, hold up. NF, The Return, Genius. Nah, we need this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull it up. I ain't even gonna cut this out because we gotta listen to the lyric before it because people just have forgotten how to listen to, I mean, maybe y'all just never knew. Hold on. Let's find the I in team part. Hold on. Looking for it. Back like vinyl. Okay. He said, thankfully, I try to be, can't contain what's inside of me. Hold on. Okay. They don't like this side of me because I lack in compliancy. All right, so he's saying that they don't like when he acts like this because he won't back down and comply to their wishes. I question what I can see if you're not playing my CD. No expiring. I'll decide when I think it's my time to leave. So he's saying he gonna end on his own terms. You smoking Piscadell if you ain't listening to him. When I'm spiraling, when I'm low and I feel like I'm spiraling, push forward, look I can't ignore it. There ain't no I in team, but drop the T and A. Sometimes, if I'm being honest, it feels like it's only me. So it wasn't the lyric before, it was the lyric after it. Are y'all serious? I know NF is annoyed right now. He literally expels out what he's trying to say in the immediate next bar. He says, sometimes if I'm being honest, it feels like it's only me. Drop the T and A from team. It spells M. He was trying to make it, because they're saying there's no I in the word team. So what they're saying by that common saying that millions and billions of people have said, no I in team means when he says there's a me, because I used to say this when I was little too, I was like, there's no I in team, but there's a me. When they're saying there's no I in team, there is no letters in the word team that composite to the word I, right? There's no letter I. So when he's saying drop the T and A, he's saying that, and I only see me, he's saying that the word me does live in the word team. You have to switch the M and E. The fact that he had to say that, and the next lyric is saying, sometimes I feel like it's only me, but he spelled M. I know NF is just pinching the bridge of his nose like, these dudes really want me to beef with M, something ridiculous. No, that's not a shot at M. That is, anybody who thinks that's a shot at M, please, go get punchlines, metaphors, rapping for dummies book, because the whole punch is the word me. Because the word M is in it. Oh my. What? Oh, that's embarrassing. Ugh. No, that's not a diss, bro. Oh my gosh, let's keep going. Because I'm gonna only do a little bit more, because that was the main point. And then this guy, hold on. And then homie over here says, if you drop the T and A in the word team, it spells M. Dog, as y'all know, the like and dislike stuff don't matter to me. There's gonna be people who are gonna hit this dislike bar because they're weirdos. I'm gonna tell you right now, because they're weird, because they want this to be a diss to M. They want to put these two artists against each other so bad that somebody pointing out like, yo, you realize the next bar, it's not even an entendre. It's not an open-ended thing. He says what he meant. Sometimes I feel like it's only me. The word me, M-E, is in the word team. So y'all, by saying that, by saying it's an M dish, you completely missed the entire punch. Because when he says, they say there's no I in team, but drop the T and A, sometimes I feel like it's only me. You literally cut that punchline in half, threw away the whole I part, and said, threw away the whole there's no I in team part, and only looked at the part that may be misconstrued as a diss. Some of y'all need to get a hobby. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all want this to be a diss track so bad that it's just not. If you drop the T and A in the word team, it leaves us with M. Done. Open and close case, Johnson. Open and close case, Johnson. That's a wrap. It was a diss. It wasn't a diss, bro. I'm only, and I don't. Let's go a little further, but that was basically what y'all all were saying. And then this part, I don't even understand. Write my name on your hit list. It might be the last time you write something. Rip that cocky smile off your face for thinking you're close to me. Grab a can of gasoline, light it all over your self-esteem. I literally still was, I was like, this was supposed to be a diss at M? Is that what y'all think? Okay. I would think that if you're an NF fan, you would think that he would be, if he was dissing somebody, he would be a better battle rapper than this. Because once you get to dissing and making diss tracks, you're battling. So I would hope that you would think that this dude, if he were to diss somebody, I'm not even that big of an NF fan. I'm not the hugest NF fan, but if you were to think, no. I would hope you think that he would come way harder than this. Self-watching, you're hopeless. The gun jamming. Reach in your mouth and rip out your tongue after tongue. So you put 2 bars up. Now explain how these are disses. You're not landing gun jamming. Could be a reference to Eminem's gun jamming while trying to kill shot NF. Are y'all serious? Listen, shout out to everybody who watches this video and is dying laughing the whole time. Come on, guys. Come on. And I'm only talking to the people. It's a diss! It's a diss! Come on. Come on. So you're saying, so by that logic, by him saying gun jamming could be a reference? No, it couldn't. No, it couldn't. I don't know what you're, then any gun bar by anybody that Eminem has ever mentioned should be a diss to Eminem, right? By that logic. Anytime a rapper who Eminem has talked about does a gun bar, it's a reference to Kill Shot. I ain't even going any further, because that if that was your evidence that this was shots at M and NF is ready to go with M and they're beefing and First of all, I only feel bad because, hold on, is that not focus? Oh yeah, I got it. I only feel bad because, hold on. Oh, because it's auto, I know. I only feel bad because I would hope that, I only feel bad because, like, dang, y'all be thirsty for the battle. And I'm not even mad at that. I'm not even mad for being thirsty for a battle, but y'all hitting the Mrs. Incredible, Mr. Fantastic reach. Y'all hitting the Stretch Armstrong reach. Y'all reaching like you got the chopper in the trunk. Y'all reaching from the front seat to the trunk. Listen, y'all don't gotta reach this much, but is this an Eminem diss? Absolutely not. Stop it.
Understand you probably did this for closure, but listen closer, you'll notice all it did was expose you. So you be giving whack verses, taking on the culture while charging the leg and the shoulder. Man, this kid is a vulture.
In case y'all didn't believe me or y'all didn't know, the man himself, man.
I'm just saying though. It's like, I ain't.
Midwest in the building, big way, huh?
We backstage a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I just have to holler at my boy Jane Jacket real quick, you know what I'm saying? Let him know feelings mutual, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, this the guy right here, man. Praise this guy right here.
Look who's talking, look who's talking. You know what I'm saying? Pull out that chopper,